When you hear the word supercar, what's the first image that comes to mind? Maybe a low-slung Lamborghini flying past on a coastal road, a Ferrari roaring through a mountain pass, or a McLaren slicing through a racetrack at 200 miles an hour. Now imagine that same supercar, but covered in mud, bouncing over dunes, storming through forests, or climbing rocky trails. Sounds like a contradiction, right? Supercars are supposed to live on silky smooth highways, not dirt paths. But here's the twist. Over the years, some manufacturers and mad geniuses in the automotive world decided that speed and luxury shouldn't stop where the pavement ends. They asked, what if we could build a supercar that doesn't just dominate on tarmac, but also tears up deserts, mountains, and forests? And that's how we got a very rare, very special breed, the off-road supercar. Number 7. Lamborghini Huracán Sterrato, the Rebel Bull. Let's kick things off with pure Italian madness. The Lamborghini Huracán Sterrato. Imagine taking a Huracan, a car designed to hug the asphalt at 200 miles per hour, and lifting it up, adding rally lights, fender flares, and all-terrain tires. That's exactly what Lamborghini did. The Sterrato sits higher than a regular Huracan, with reinforced suspension, skid plates to protect the underbody, and chunky tires that can take punishment from gravel, sand, or snow. It even has roof rails for extra gear because yes, apparently this supercar expects you to go camping. Now, here's the kicker. It still packs a V10 engine with 600 plus horsepower. That means while you're sliding across dirt roads like a rally driver, you're also blasting forward with the fury of a race car. The Huracán Sterrato isn't just a gimmick. It's Lamborghini's statement. Who says fun ends when the road does? Number 6. Porsche 911 Dakar, Rally Legend Reborn. If the Lamborghini Sterrato is a wild experiment, the Porsche 911 Dakar is a nod to history. Back in the 1980s, Porsche entered the grueling Paris-Dakar rally with modified 911s, and guess what? They won. Those victories became legendary, proving the 911 wasn't just a city slicker, but a desert warrior. Fast forward to today, and Porsche decided to honor that legacy. The modern 911 Dakar is lifted, fitted with rally-style suspension, chunky off-road tires, and protective cladding. It even comes with roof racks and auxiliary lights, straight from the rally playbook. And of course, under the hood is Porsche's classic flat-six turbocharged engine, still insanely quick, but now tuned to handle sand dunes and rocky trails. Driving a 911 Dakar is like blending two worlds. You get the timeless elegance and performance of a Porsche, combined with the raw spirit of an off-road racer. Number 5. Lamborghini LM002, the Raging Bull SUV before SUVs were cool. Before the Urus, before every luxury brand made SUVs. There was the Lamborghini LM002. Nicknamed the Rambo Lambo, this beast was born in the 1980s. Lamborghini originally tried to build a military vehicle, but instead created one of the craziest off-road super SUVs the world had ever seen. Picture this. A massive, boxy SUV powered by the same V12 engine from the Lamborghini Countach. Yes, the same screaming heart that made the Countach an icon was now powering a 4x4 monster. The LM002 had huge off-road tires custom-made by Pirelli, massive ground clearance, and a fuel tank big enough to gulp down 76 gallons of fuel. Because believe me, this thing drank gas like water. It was absurd, over the top, and yet completely unforgettable. Today, it's a rare collector's item, but back then, it was Lamborghini proving they could dominate dirt just as well as asphalt. Number 4. Aerial Nomad, the off-road go-kart on steroids. If the LM002 was brute force, the Aerial Nomad is pure fun distilled into 4 wheels. You've probably heard of the Aerial Atom, the tiny, track-focused rocket ship with no roof, no doors, and insane speed. The Nomad is its rugged brother, designed to take that same thrill and unleash it off-road. The Nomad looks like a dune buggy but drives like a supercar. With a lightweight frame, off-road suspension, and a Honda-sourced engine pushing out serious horsepower, it's built for pure chaos. Imagine sliding through dirt trails, catching air over jumps, and still hitting highway speeds in seconds. That's the aerial nomad. It doesn't have luxury leather seats or fancy infotainment screens. What it gives you instead is raw, mechanical connection to the road or no road. Number 3. Devil 60, the six-wheeled beast. Now let's go extreme. The Devil 60. Devil is a company from Dubai famous for building the 5,000 horsepower Devil 16 hypercar. But before that, they created the 60, an off-road supertruck with 6 wheels. Yes, 6. The Devil 60 looks like it was ripped straight out of a sci-fi movie. Massive, angular, and armored. It can roll over dunes, mud, or even crush smaller cars under its wheels. Powered by a 6.7-liter turbodiesel V8, it makes over 700 horsepower and insane amounts of torque. It's not just about speed, it's about total domination. If the desert had a final boss, this would be it. Number 2. Chinger 21C Off-Road Spec, Future Meets Wilderness. You may not have heard of Chinger yet, but trust me, they're changing the game. The Chinger 21C is a futuristic hypercar built in California, famous for using 3D printed components and advanced aerodynamics. But here's the twist. Chinger has also toyed with off-road versions. Imagine a hypercar with over 1,200 horsepower, hybrid technology, and a design straight out of a spaceship, but tuned with suspension, tires, and ground clearance to handle rugged terrain. This isn't just a car. It's a glimpse into the future, where off-road supercars could combine cutting-edge green tech with raw performance. Number 1. Aston Martin DBX 707, the super SUV king. And finally, at number 1, we have the Aston Martin DBX 707. Yes, it's technically an SUV, but this is no ordinary family hauler. The DBX 707 is currently one of the most powerful luxury SUVs on the planet, with a 4.0L twin-turbo V8 pushing 697 horsepower. What makes it special is that Aston Martin didn't just build an SUV. They built a supercar in SUV clothing. It handles like a sports car, accelerates like a rocket, and still has the ground clearance and capability to storm across dirt roads, mountains, and more. It's the perfect balance. Luxury, speed, and off-road power, wrapped in that signature Aston Martin elegance. And that's for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Got thoughts, questions, or video ideas? Drop them down in the comments. I read every single one.